Great start to the week, guys. Holy crap. We have all the indexes up in a major way right now. A lot of individual stocks are doing well, and Palantir stock is one of them. It's currently up around 6%, up around $1. It's in the mid-17 per share range, and it's what time is it? About 2:45 p.m. on the East Coast. So yeah, we have a lot to go over in this video, guys. We're going to break down the charts here on Palantir, my thoughts, and at the end of the video, we'll talk about some other stocks, what I'm looking at with some other names here. But before we do that, don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, guys. Up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. All you guys have to do is use that link down below, or just go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo and fund your account at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and once you fund your account at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo: fund your account at least $5,000. On top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla or Expedia, which is nuts. So use that link down below, and of course that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So like I said, all the indexes right now, we're talking the S&P, the Dow, the Russell, the Nasdaq, they're all doing very well. The VIX is up as well, guys. Funny enough, the VIX is up 1.3, and we have a lot of individual stocks doing well, from Bed Bath & Beyond, Enphase, which I'll probably cover in a future video. We actually called that out a couple, I think about a week or two ago. That's starting to play out, so I'll do an update on Enphase. We have stocks like Activision ripping today, CCL, Intel, Mercado Libre, Roblox, Tesla, the list goes on, guys, which we'll talk about some of those at the end of the video, so make sure you all stick on throughout. And of course, Palantir, which is what we're covering really in this video, is doing very well, up around 6%, and this thing just ran right out of the gate. I'm talking, this thing opened up, at 9:30 like all the other stocks do, at least on the East Coast, right? And it dipped a little bit. I mean, it dipped for about a minute or two, but that didn't last long. Then we ended up running from 16:30 all the way up to 17:60 by about 1 p.m. That was about an hour and a half prior to me filming this video, which was a monstrous move. We're talking about $1.20 here for a $17, $16 stock. That's not a crazy move to where it's like 40 or 50%, but it is a pretty solid move. We're talking about 7.5%, 8%, and really just the first couple of hours of trading. Then we started to sell off a little bit, and now in real time when I'm making this video at 2:45 p.m., we are under the 180 SMA. We do have a death cross right now, and we have sold off a little bit, about 20 cents from the recent highs, but overall, guys, we're still looking very bullish, are we not? We're above the highs from Friday, and we're also starting to break out on this 5-day, 5-minute. You guys can see now we're trading at a fresh high on this 5-day, 5-minute. We broke out of the highs not only from Friday, but from Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, pretty much all the highs from last week. And on the 10-day chart, let me show you guys this. We're also at a high. Look at that. We're also trading at a high. We're above the highs again from last week and obviously the week before that. And if I pull up the 20-day chart, now you're starting to notice, wait a second, that ascending triangle, although I completely butchered it, let me redraw it, but the ascending triangle I drew about, a couple videos ago, last week, whenever that was, the last Palantir video, that's starting to play out. That's not fully playing out yet, but we are trading at a high on the 20-day chart and all those other time frames I mentioned. And now with today's move, we're breaking out of the highs from the middle of June. So we're essentially at a fresh 1-month high on Palantir stock, which is a really good sign overall for the bulls. And if I pull up the 4-hour time frame here, guys, this is what we called out. You guys probably remember this, right? This is the ascending triangle that I drew out, and let me make it a little bit nicer. Let me just clear the drawing set. Bear with me, guys, and hit that like button while you're at it. Make sure to subscribe as well. It's completely free, and we're almost at 30,000 subs, guys. We're almost there, and that's the goal by the end of this month. I think we could hit it, maybe not. I don't know, but make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're at it. I appreciate you all as always. So let me redraw this ascending triangle. There we go. And this does show that it is slowly starting to play out, which is obviously really good for the bulls. And like I've covered time and time again on my YouTube channel here, guys, I think Palantir, now that it's breaking out of this triangle, which, not to toot my own horn, but we called it out, right? I think now we could start pushing $20. Do you think I'm crazy? I don't know. That's where I think this could be going, which we've covered before. $20, 1920. That was the low in the end of 2020. Actually, more like the beginning of 2021. all throughout the end of 2021. We held 19, 20 bucks per share. Then obviously we got all the way down to 5, and now we're starting to break out again. So I think, that's the next spot, 19, 20, which obviously makes for some more upside from where we are right now. And I'm not telling you guys to buy, not telling you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. Please trade at your own risk. But this is kind of, my, these are my thoughts that I'm just pretty much putting in a YouTube video. This is kind of what's going through my head right now. So that's PLTR. It's up again about $1 right now, 6%, doing very well as all the other stocks out there. Not all the stocks, obviously, but a lot of stocks are doing well as the indexes are, all the index in the U.S. are in the green. So let me cover some other names very quickly. I mentioned Enphase, which I might as well just cover it in this video. This is one that we called out probably about a week or two when it was still trading in this downtrend. And I told you guys, look, Enphase all year has been underperforming, which makes sense considering in 2022, guess what? It outperformed. Do you guys remember this thing ripped in 2022? In 2022 alone, this stock went from 135 to 335, and then we sold off, no joke, as this year started in 2023, and now we're starting to continue the uptrend, arguably on the 3-year chart. And if I pull up the 4-hour chart again, now we're starting to break the downtrend, and I think there's a lot more upside. I could be wrong. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but like I said, I think I made a video called oversold stocks I'm looking at or something like that. Like I said in that video, one of the recent videos where I talked about Enphase, it was in a downtrend, and it still technically kind of is, but it is now moving above the moving averages, which I mentioned in that video, the last video. That's what I wanted to see for a reversal, right? I pretty much said, I'm looking to see if it breaks this trend, and if so, we could start making a move towards 190, which it made it pretty fast. Now we're at 190, no joke. I mean, it's up 7%. And if it were to break that, I mentioned 230, 240 could be next. And I'm still standing on that, guys. I'm still standing on that. And now we're just starting to peak above the trend line. We're starting to reverse now. And it is up around, 20% over the past 10 days. So it is up a lot. But if you know Enphase, you've tracked the stock over time, how quick this thing moves, and 20% really isn't that much. Now we're actually breaking 190, which, like I said in that last video, I'll say it right now, again, for the second time or the third time, if we break 190, guys, we have a wide open gap anywhere from 220 in my eyes up to 230. Totally possible, 220 to 230 in my humble opinion. So Enphase, ENPH, put it on your watch list, whatever. Keep your eyes on it. This looks like at any moment now, we have a cup and handle as well, arguably. You see that cup handle. Any moment, this could end up ripping, and it could be going 200 plus. In my personal opinion, we don't know exactly, but that's kind of what I'm looking at here on ENPH. And let me see what what other tickers are moving. Some other ones quickly before we wrap up this video. DraftKings, man, is up over 30 bucks again. This one's pretty overbought, guys, but it doesn't look like the bulls want to slow down anytime soon. And if we do start pushing above 32 bucks a share, maybe it goes up even higher, but honestly, I'm leaning more towards a pullback on DKNG anywhere in the mid to high 20s. I would consider there, but right now I think it's just overbought. I personally wouldn't chase it. I'm not chasing it. That's just kind of where my head is at there with DKNG. And that's pretty much it, guys. I guess I'll wrap it up there. I'll save the other stocks for the next video, so make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, that like button as well, and you might as well get your free money for Moomoo, up to 16 stocks, each up to 2,000 bucks. Simply use that link down below, or just go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, and once you open up your account, fund it with at least 100 bucks, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And listen to this, guys, fund your account at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and it gets even better. I know it's hard to get better than that, but fund your account at least $5,000. On top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo the best promo right now out there by far. So if you want some free money and you want to help out the channel, guys, it's a win-win. Use that link down below. Of course, it's an affiliate link. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, I guess that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers. I'll see you later.